Hey, Rick Sosby here with ATV.com. We're at the Logandale off-road riding area just outside of Las Vegas, Nevada. We're here to test the 2013 Can-Am Maverick 1000R XRS. This should be interesting. Running through these dunes, it seems like this machine just can't seem to grab any ground. Seems like there's plenty of power there, but every time I mash the pedal, it just seems to explode behind us. Carving the sand is absolutely as easy as you want it to be. It seems like with this particular machine, drop it into four-wheel drive, and the front end can pull its way out of just about anything. It's amazing where the power range is for this motor. The higher the engine revs, it seems like the more power we have. The Maverick seems like it's a really well-balanced machine. Getting up on plane on this machine with the 14 inches of suspension travel, you can really cruise over just about any kind of rough, rutted, bouncing, whoop terrain. So we're about halfway through the day here and Logandale RV Trails. You know, it's been this huge horsepower war in our industry, just keeps going skyward, and today we're looking at 101 horsepower out of a Rotax fuel-injected V-twin. Not only did they take and bump up the compression to 12:1, they also added larger intake and exhaust valves. They redid the entire exhaust and created what is the most powerful engine on the market in the side-by-side market.
This model, you can see there's a few accessories bolted on, but the gist of the XRS package, you get a number of things. Starting with the inside, you get custom seats with an X logo stitched into the seat itself. You get an upgraded display. It's an analog and a digital display. You also get rock sliders are standard on the model, and those are located just below where the passenger and driver step into the machine and step out of the machine. You also have beadlock wheels, and it's an actual functional mechanical beadlock. The biggest difference, I would say, you know, other than the look, we offer a Fox Podium 2.5 shock. Now, what does that mean? As opposed to a 2-inch body on the base model, it's a 2.5-inch body. And now that might not sound like a lot, but for shock performance, that extra ½ inch allows us to do a number of things. First, there's more volume of oil in the shock, which helps keep the shock a little cooler under heavy performance. It also allows for a larger piston diameter, and we have a different piston type in it, more of a kind of a racing piston that really ups the performance of that shock.
We've been out here riding for almost a full day, and the suspension on this machine, even though we had to do a little bit of tuning, seems to handle everything we throw at it really well. I personally feel like there is a little delay in the pedal to actually reaction from the engine. I could be picking it apart. The machine has plenty of power to launch this Maverick up and down any trail through anything that you want to cross. I think the only thing that I would change about the power is just that, just a little quicker engagement. Could be something in the clutch, could be some type of adjustment through the transmission. Yet in Can-Am Maverick's defense, we are in a lot of sandy soil, a lot of gravelly soil. When you mash the foot feet on this thing, it explodes the rear tires. It does have massive amounts of power. It's a great ride, and honestly, it's something that we've been waiting on for Can-Am for years, and when your XP900 was released and then your Wildcat was released, we knew that it was just going to be a matter of time before Can-Am come to the market with a complete machine, the ultimate package. I've had an awesome time, and I just feel like it can only go up from here.